Hey guys, Crystal and Bridget from Ecology Skincare, and we are going to have a chat today about what antioxidants are and why they're so important for healthy skin. Because we see in women's health magazines all the time they talk about, anti-aging superfoods, so eat your Atlantic salmon and your blueberries and your green smoothies, but they don't really sort of explain why. So we're so lucky that we have our resident naturopath Bridgit, who's going to tell us what antioxidants are and why they're important.
Well, I guess to understand what an antioxidant is, we've got to understand why we need antioxidants. And to understand that, I've got to explain what oxidative stress and free radicals are. So we have what's known as free radicals in our body. They're natural byproducts of everyday life, breathing or digesting our foods. But these free radicals do cause a bit of oxidative damage, so they can cause damage to our cells because they're a bit unstable. Like think of an apple and how it goes brown or rusts on a tool. That is a result of free radicals from oxidative damage. But I guess then the problem is when we have too many of these free radicals in our body. And this can be from more pollutants in the air, from sleeping, sun exposure, stress, even high intensity exercise causes more free radicals in our body.
So Bridget, when we are exposed to these pollutants and more UV light, or when we're exercising really intensely, does this mean that our body is creating more of these free radicals?
Yes, it does. We do create more free radicals, and these excess free radicals can cause more damage to our healthy cells, and this is where more problems arise and more chronic diseases further down the track because there's excess free radicals causing damage to healthy cells rather than as like a natural process like aging, for example.
Gotcha. And where that's important for skin as well is that those free radicals can damage the collagen fibers in our skin, and they can damage them, they can cause them to shrink and to fold in on themselves. So when you think of something shrinking, like shrink wrap, it folds in on itself, so that's what causes wrinkles in our skin. So that's why free radicals and antioxidants are often linked to aging and fine lines and wrinkles and that kind of thing.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, as you said, this is where antioxidants come in handy, is because they think of free radicals as like almost like they're an unstable molecule, basically, without getting all chemical. They're an unstable molecule. They're looking for an electron, so they're causing damage along their way. An antioxidant comes over and almost is like a calming agent on it. It donates an electron, calming down this free radical so it doesn't cause excess damage.
That's a really nice way to put it.
Yes. A good example, I suppose we could say, is thinking back to that apple. When you're cutting up some apple and you want it to last for a longer period of time, you tend to put some lemon juice on it.
Yeah.
This lemon juice has like high antioxidants. Lemon juice has vitamin C as well as bioflavonoids, preventing that browning going at an excessive rate.
Seriously?
Yeah. Really
that's
cool.
So interesting.
Yes.
So that's probably something that's come down from our mums and our grandmothers.
Yeah.
If you're wanting to keep an apple fresh, put lemon juice on
Yeah.
it. But there's the science behind why it actually works.
Yeah.
That's fascinating.
Yeah, so it's a similar kind of concept in our bodies. Yeah.
Very, very cool.
Yes.
So Bridget, obviously lemon juice is an awesome place to find some antioxidants.
Yes.
Where else are we going to find these antioxidants? So how else can we protect ourselves from these free radicals?
Yeah, of course. Well, our body does make its own antioxidants like glutathione, but unfortunately it doesn't make it in as much of amount as we need for when we have that excess, like if we go for a run or if we're out in the sun or if we're under excess stress. We don't unfortunately have enough to prevent from this free radical damage. So this is where our fruits and vegetables come in handy because they're packed full of antioxidants. All the colours of different fruits and vegetables actually represent different antioxidants or bioflavonoids. So it's really important then to eat a rainbow, eat a whole variety, because all these antioxidants, they all work together and they all need each other, support each other to prevent free radical damage.
So not only is eating a rainbow really good for us and good for our skin, it looks so beautiful on the plate as well. So why wouldn't you eat a rainbow?
Yes, exactly.
So Bridget, what are the particular kinds of antioxidants that we'll be finding in some of these fruits and veggies?
Yeah, well, 6 of the antioxidants that we find in our body are your vitamin C, vitamin E, vitamin A, you have your selenium, you have your beta carotene, and you have your bioflavonoids. They're probably the 6 main ones that we can find in our fruits and vegetables.
Awesome, and those are your 6 most important ones for our skin as well?
Yes, perfect, yeah.
So now we're super lucky because Bridget has also got a really handy little PDF download that details all the different fruits and veggies and all the different nutrients you can find in those fruits and veggies and why they're so helpful for us, and also super tips on how to prepare some of these different foods as well.
Yeah, because that's where it's really important. Our antioxidants, unfortunately, they're quite unstable themselves, so they don't really tend to last too much when it comes to cooking, or if you're buying fruits and vegetables from overseas, and when you get them to your plate, they might not have as much antioxidants in them.
Gotcha.
So it's important to how you prepare your food to get the most benefit out of them as well.
Awesome, alrighty. So if you head to Ecology Skincare /antioxidants, you'll be able to access Bridget's super handy download from there.
Yeah, hope you find it helpful as well.
Yeah, let us know.
Yes.
So I also want to share a few more surprising sources of antioxidants that you won't find in your women's health magazines, because not that they're out of fashion. Yeah, they are out of fashion. I was going to say not that they're out of fashion, but they kind of are.
Yeah.
But they're not, your fruits and veggies and things like that. So they're a little bit different, but they're also super fantastic sources of those 6 really important antioxidants. The first one is liver. So liver is a really good source of vitamins A, D, E and K, all of which are super important for your skin, as well as selenium. So selenium, not only is it one of those 6 antioxidants, but it's super helpful for skin elasticity. And if you're not such a fan of eating liver, and all of us are, we do have the liver capsules available on ecologyskincare.com. So they're a fantastic way of getting some liver in, and it's not too painful. Yes. So now your second really awesome source of antioxidants that's a little bit surprising is your traditional fats. So things like ghee and tallow have got all of your fat-soluble vitamins, your A, D, E and K in them. So of those antioxidants that Bridget mentioned, your A and your E you're going to find in your traditional fats. So particularly the grass-fed ones, they're going to be a lot richer in these antioxidants than sort of your stock standard, pasture-raised, grain-fed kinds of fat. And of course, all of those fat-soluble vitamins are really critical for our skin health, and they all work together as well for optimal skin health. So number 3 is tea.
Yeah, love tea.
Love tea, especially because there's a whole ritual that goes with it as well. It's often really calming for us. So different kinds of teas contain different kinds of bioflavonoids and antioxidants, but the one in particular I'm going to point out is green tea. So we have the Matcha made in green tea in the Ecology online store, and this one in particular has an antioxidant in it that neither Bridget nor I can pronounce, but the short form of it is EGCG.
Yes.
And that particular antioxidant is it's great for helping with cellular regeneration, minimizing cellular breakdown, and it's also fantastic if you have been exposed to sunlight. It helps to reduce UV damage as well on cells.
Yes. Oh, I was in Japan recently and green tea's everywhere and I loved it.
Yeah.
It's so lovely over there. It's such more fresh, I feel, than what we have here. Yeah, but very much like the Matcha Maiden where it's the green tea powder. Yep. I don't know, I feel like there's that added extra oomph to it. Yeah.
And I suppose you'd find it more in, not just as a tea, but more in foods as well.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. But also, as you talked about, that ritual had like a tea ceremony.
Oh, nice.
And it was just, there's just something about it. It was beautiful. Yeah, maybe that's why they all look so good over there. It's all the green tea.
And they also eat more fat.
Yes.
Yeah, there was a really interesting study that was done and it was done in an Asian country, and the women in the study that ate the most amount of fat had the least amount of fine lines and wrinkles. Really, really interesting.
Yeah, get on that.
Good fats, of course.
Yes.
Good fats. So number 4 is turmeric. So turmeric contains your bioflavonoids, it contains vitamin C, and also beta carotene as well. So that hits, I think, 3 out of 6 of those antioxidants that Bridget mentioned before. And you can find turmeric in the Ecology online store in a few different products. So it is in the probiotic elixir, also in the turmeric smoothie blend, and turmeric latte blend, so you can go hot or cold with those ones. And you'll also find it not in that one. We do have a bone broth in the Ecology online store with turmeric in it, but it's not this one, it's the orange one. Look out for the orange one. And turmeric also contains curcumin, which is really helpful for our own body to generate that glutathione, which is the body's own antioxidant that Bridget mentioned before. So curcumin is a really good precursor for helping our body to produce more of that one as well.
Yeah, a lot of my patients, I tend to prescribe them turmeric mainly in food because it's more bioavailable when we get it from our food, because it is such a powerful antioxidant and it's great for so many different conditions. I think, a bit biased, but I think turmeric's probably one of my favourite herbs.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go. Tip from Bridget. Now Bridget, you probably also have another tip for preparing the likes of your turmeric latte to make it more bioavailable so that we can actually absorb more of the curcumin. So what's that?
Cook it, really, yeah.
So heat it, make sure it's hot.
Yeah, with even some coconut oil, having that fat with the turmeric makes it more bioavailable. So I tend to almost make like if you've got a powder, I tend to even make a paste beforehand, and then using that paste as in my golden lattes or in curry or even in dips. I love turmeric hummus.
Nice.
It's really, really nice. But yeah, having it with a fat actually makes it more absorbable.
Yeah. And there's another spice as well, black pepper?
Yes, black pepper, Black pepper does, which is, I believe it is.
I think it's in this one, isn't it?
Yes, it is, yeah.
It's already in here. Already in here. They've got it stats for you.
Yes, and it increases the bioavailability.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Awesome. Cool. So guys, hopefully that's a really good little overview for you on why antioxidants are so important, actually what they even are to start with. So thanks for clearing that up for us, Bridget. Why they're so important for us in general, but also more especially for our skin. So Bridget, again, what were those 6 antioxidants that we really want to look out for?
Well, you want to look out for vitamin C, vitamin E, vitamin A, you've got your selenium, your beta carotene, which is like your orange and your carrots, also your bioflavonoids, which tends to come along with all the other antioxidants.
Yeah, awesome. And that's why it's so important to get these things in whole foods.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, so definitely go for your rainbow of fruits and veggies. And you've also got those 4 more surprising sources of these antioxidants as well. So you've got your liver, you've got your traditional fats, you've got tea, and you've got turmeric. So yeah, thanks so much, Bridget. Thanks for listening, thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys next time.
See ya.